Well, check this out. I don't want to cry when I make this video because it makes me sentimental of what I'm about to reveal to you guys. Okay, it's kind of a little bit of shocker, but I believe God revealed to me some dreams. Okay, I had a dream 2 years ago that I was with this boy, and his name was Anthony, and the kid had got a hair all the way here, and he was a guitarist. He used to play the electric guitar, and I was treating this kid like he was almost like he was my son in that dream, and I loved him so much, and he kind of looked like me. Okay, so God revealed something to me that's huge. And this kid was like 16 years old, 16, almost 17 years old, okay? And I was walking with him, I held his hand, and he was looking at me, and I said, "You're gonna go inside there and you're gonna play." And he went inside of this, I went inside with him, we went inside of this corner house, and he started playing with the electric guitar, and literally there was a plane coming from heaven, like a plane, and he hit the place, and the place, it was filled with people, and his people started burning, but they were not dying. It was a burning of the fire of the Spirit of God, the Holy Ghost fire of Jesus, kind of like Pentecost. Tongues of fire appear on their heads. So people were yelling and screaming, "Whoa!" glorifying God in this house. And this plane fell, but it didn't blow up. When he fell on it, it disappeared, and the whole house was full of people, and people were worshiping and praising Jesus. And he was playing the electric guitar, but the son wasn't a worldly son. He was a Holy Ghost filled holy son. He was a son. He was a beautiful praise son, and he was playing the electric guitar, and people were moved in the Spirit. And check this out, that was 2 years ago. About a year ago, my mom comes to my room. It was a year or 7 months ago. My mom comes to my room and she tells me a dream that she had. And she said, man, I don't know why I get so emotional. And she said how in this dream I was living in this house, and she said the house was yours, and you had a job, and you were married to this girl, and both of you had 2 kids together, a male boy and a girl. And the boy and the girl had blue eyes. And I couldn't believe my mom. I was like, no, I don't believe you. So, I personally had a dream of, it was like a party type of thing. And there was this man there, they were kind of tall, like 6 feet tall, kind of like that. And they had they looked like futuristic one of those, they were photographers, okay? And they had the lights, everything was prepared. And they were like, you guys need to gather the family because it's getting late. So there was a lot of people, there was like 100 people. And I see all these family members. Some of them were my family members, other people I didn't know who they were. And we gathered on top of this scaffold, this big scaffold. And I went, and they were like, "Where's your son? You gotta pick your son." And I was like, "My son? What are you talking about, my son?" And they were like, "You gotta go pick up your son." So I went to my parents. My dad was holding this very fat baby boy, and he was really fat and strong and chunky, and like, he kind of looked like me. And he had almost like the same hair that I have. And I picked him up, and he was chunky, like fat, and he was wearing just like the Pampers. We picked him up. I picked him up. And my dad was like, take good care of Antonio. I was like, Antonio? That name is hideous. Who named this child Antonio? And my mom was like, don't call him child. That's your son. Show a little bit of respect. And we were talking about respect. I didn't know, you guys. I didn't know who the kid was. And God was showing me that I'm going to have a child and his name is going to be Antonio. So he made me remember that other dream that I had 2 years ago of this kid that his name was Anthony, and he kind of looked like me, but his hair was up to here. Okay, so, and he was playing the electric guitar, and the kid was like 16, 17 years old. So guess what? We are going to be here for quite a while. We're going to be here for like, you better believe it, for like 15, I believe close to 20 years, kind of like that. But we're going to be here for that time. I have no doubt whatsoever. No doubt, okay? God made me remember that dream. And he gave me another dream that the boy that I was scaring, he was this very chunky, fat boy, really healthy boy. His name was Antonio. And I was like, how could you name a child Antonio? That name is like from an old man or something like that. And, in English, Antonio is Anthony. So, God made me remember that other dream that I had. And, I believe that's what's going to happen. That we're going to be here for more than 15, 17, 20 years. I believe so. I have no doubt whatsoever. Okay, so, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. God bless you guys.